Months before the Olympics will make Beijing the focus of international attention, the Olympic screen had become a typically Chinese space, dazzling to look at, but definitely not open to everyone. The major new Olympics venues were already tourist attractions, their shapes already iconic, their message already clear. China is ready for the world. The water cube and the bird's nest, as they've become known, are part of the welcome mat.
The water cube and the bird's nest sit on an axial line that can be drawn right through the center of Beijing to the symbolic core of the city, Tiananmen Square and the Forbidden City. That line has great resonance. It connects state power to the spectacle of the games. We won't know if these two buildings work in their primary sense as athletic facilities until after the games are over, but they've already drawn enormous attention and even admiration in the architectural community.
The bird's nest, designed by the Swiss firm Herzog & de Meuron, has two basic elements: a red concrete bowl inside of which there is a fairly traditional stadium, and the steel structure that covers it. 24 huge columns have been woven together so artfully with secondary supports and other elements, the effect is light and open. Some people have compared the look to cracked glazing on traditional Chinese pottery. The Chinese saw a bird's nest, an auspicious form, and a lucky break for the architects in a country where basic visual analogies can make or break a building's reputation. If the surface of the water cube looks like foam bubbles, that's because bubble structure is being imitated in architectural form. Blue pillows made of a lightweight, space-age polymer have been fitted together in the openings of its repetitive steel structure. This reduces the weight of the building, it lets light through, acts as a heat source during winter, and it is said to be easy to clean. A major issue given the grime and grit in the air of Beijing.
Television coverage of the Olympics will no doubt emphasize what the Chinese have emphasized, the iconic power of the two real architectural beauties of these games. But you have to be here and see them in their setting to realize how strange the context is. They've been placed in the middle of a vast plaza. It's a plaza not just aligned with the center of Beijing, but one that emphasizes some fundamentally Chinese uses of space. Like Tiananmen, the scale is dehumanizing. And like the Forbidden City, space is used here to create a sense of hierarchy and to humble human beings. Even some of the details will make you feel small.
Perhaps the best metaphor of these games, and the architecture they've inspired, can be found underneath Beijing in the city's subway system. This poster, an advertisement for Adidas, shows the Chinese diver Hu Jia, a favorite to win this summer. He stands on a platform made of the twisting limbs of a happy crowd. For a moment, he emerges from the gray mass in patriotic glory, and in a moment, he will dive back into the teeming sea of people. It's a weird, particularly Chinese echo of one of the most famous Olympic propaganda moments of all time. Leni Riefenstahl's 1938 film, Olympia. The Chinese government's goal for the Olympics is a moment on the world stage just like Hu Jia's glorious emergence on the diving platform. The architects who have built the gems of the games have done their best to serve this end. But the larger story, in China, is that mass of gray people out of which the diver emerges. Socially, architecturally, those forces are not so easy to control. They will take their own direction.